Well, guess what we found?
What did we find?
A fan game! This is Saya no Jenerikku anime Gemu. And you can't tell me that this isn't a tongue-in-cheek, like comedy, like .exe game. Like, I am convinced that this is going to be silly, and this is going to be fun, and there's no way that we're going to get banned on Twitch. And
hey, it says it's 18 plus for violent imagery, but not for sexual content.
It's true.
Also, I love the instructions. Did you see the virus-ass instructions attached to this thing?
No.
Like, look at...
Windows may not want to run it. Run anyway. Okay.
Best virus. We are doing another best virus game. Fan-fucking-tastic.
This is Saya no Jenerikku anime Gemu.
Oh my god, this is gonna be really bad and hilarious, I hope.
Did it? Did it not? Oh. Is it going? Is this gonna be another Silent Hill remake?
It doesn't want to run. Run anyway. You have to run as administrator or some shit?
Maybe. Oh, my CPU's at 100%.
What?
That's okay. Run.
Also, hello, Neko.
Oh. Loading Tyranno script. Saya no Jenerikku anime Gemu. Are you allowed to use this music?
I can't hear the sound, so I'm assuming it's hilarious, and I'm just gonna go with it.
It's the Saya no Uta music.
Oh.
With permission from Nitro Plus!
What?
The continuation of the White Room route of Saya no Uta.
No!
I really, really, really need to get home fast. I should have known better than to neglect my medication. Please let me get there before.
Oh.
Do I need to... Saya sat down at the table drinking her morning tea. Mother and father were stirring around upstairs, preparing themselves for work. She grabbed her bento box, excited about her day at school. The science club was going to be discussing the many worlds theory of quantum physics today, something of particular interest to her. How exciting, she thought to herself with an intrepid grin. Be sure to take your lunch today, dear! You forgot
Why is that Saya's mother?
I'm sorry. Should it be?
God damn, like, we're assuming Saya, like, has monster parents instead of, I don't know, normal parents? Like, normal... This is, like, alt universe, so, like, I don't know what's going on here.
Is this, like... you know what the atrocity that happened to Evangelion? Where they just all of a sudden school world? Do you think that this is that?
It well could be, honestly.
You forgot it yesterday. Also be certain to take your key, as your father and I will be going to visit the Veritas family after we finish working, and take your psych medication. Yes. Okay. Yes, mother.
No, mother. What?
The crab rangoon, mother. Her parents were always looking out for her. Sure, they were a bit overprotective. She was the brightest and the most promising of her brothers and sisters. Of course, she was kind of sick of taking her therapy medication. So carelessly, she forgot about it.
What?
Such a beautiful day, Saya thought to herself, admiring the scent of the flowers as they drifted upon the wind. Everything looked wonderful until R-chan came walking up.
Why is this?
I hope you know you're going to fail at the many worlds lesson today. You're so annoying, Saya, and your clothes are dumb and you're ugly.
Oh my god, I should be doing the voice for this, just saying.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. I hope you know you're going to fail at the many worlds lesson today. You're so annoying, Saya, and your clothes are dumb and you're ugly.
Leave her alone, R-chan! She's been through a lot! There's no reason to be so cruel and rude!
I recognize that voice from I Love You, Colonel Sanders. Good job.
Yes. I know that you've been through a lot since your ex-boyfriend Fuminori was institutionalized and you were adopted by a new family, Yuko said reassuringly. But hopefully making more friends here at school will help you out. We'll cheer you up yet.
Oh my god.
Saya nodded with a half-hearted smile. At least a few people are trying to be nice to her here. Her birth father, a professor named Ogai, had vanished and her boyfriend Fuminori went insane, thinking that Saya was a monster.
So this is alternate world. This is the disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya. This is the world in which Nagato is actually like this shy, adorable girl. That's what we got.
They diagnosed him as a schizophrenic and institutionalized him. He had promised to wait for her, but after her father had vanished, she was put up for adoption, and her new family moved her far away to give her a fresh start on life. Now let's hurry up. Now let's hurry up and get to class before we're late!
Oh my god.
Yuko jubilantly grabbed Saya's hand, pulling her along. As Saya took her usual back row seat, Y-senpai came in, scanning the room for misbehavior.
What does Y-senpai look like? Oh, he looks pretty normy.
Okay, settle down and take your chairs. We have some interesting lessons today. Later on, we'll be talking about quantum physics, but right now it's time for creative writing lessons. Hey, I said calm down.
Wow, senpai.
Now, if you're all finally relaxed, I'll play this video on creative writing.
I'm gonna hate this.
He pulled the screen over the blackboard, activating the projector. The movie began.
Best virus. Best virus.
That's literally... That's...
Oh, now we are back to being Fuminori.
This is the right white room.
And it's just going automatically without you clicking?
Yes. Is that a spooky, scary alien?
Spook.
Any questions?
Oh my god, remember he's the male one. not the girly one.
I know! I have choices. What do I choose, pencil?
I think we need to voice our concerns in the sense that we need to say what.
Y-senpai looked at Saya like she was crazy, and the class laughed at her. Wow, she really is wacko, just like her nutcase ex-boyfriend, a student whispered.
Rude.
She sank down in her seat on the verge of tears. That was a very straightforward film about how to properly phrase your works. I found it fascinating. I hope you all did too. I apologize that it took over an hour to watch. An hour? Saya puzzled. That lasted a couple of minutes at most. Am I going crazy just like Fuminori?
I mean...
Don't play on the stairs. Oh, okay. I said don't play on the stairs. Okay!
Oh, look! It's little Miss Psycho!
Archant pointed her finger at Saya, and her entourage snickered. I'm not Psycho. Archan walked up a few steps, leaping down at Saya, acting as though she were going to jump on her and pounce like a cat. Stop it! Please, just stop it! Quit bullying me!
Please, no bully. Why is she... Okay.
Line 10, error, see text backlog. Backlog? A gaping abyss formed as Archan fell from the stairs, swallowing her into an infinite sea of darkness.
Okay.
As Saya scurried off into the computer room, she was visibly shaken, sweating and freaked out by what she had just witnessed. What disturbed her equally was that nobody seemed to remember Archan vanishing.
Way too much work went into this ridiculous game.
Her thoughts were interrupted by Y-senpai. If you open Video 3 on your computer, you're going to watch a tutorial on how to do some coding. Grab a popcorn and soda from the machine in the corner and relax, because this will be a long lesson. Pencil, are you here?
I'm here.
Because my entire third monitor just went black.
Okay, so this is Best Virus.
Let's learn to code.
Alright, Priest, it's your favorite thing.
You too can learn to code. All you have to do is make up your mind you can do anything. Now sit back, relax, open your psyche up to watch this exciting, fun-filled video about the wonderful world of coding. Let's go. Let's do it. I'm ready.
You're drinking and so am I. Let's do it.
That's eyeballs. Whatever you think you've learned before, forget about it. You're about to learn something completely new. It's time to throw that out the window. It's time to throw that into the void. Forget about all that. Okay. I'm forgetting. I am forgetting everything. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
What?
My other monitors are flickering. Eyeball. That. Don't watch the video.
Well, we're gonna. Like, this is cursed as fuck, man.
It feels cursed, but like...
It's also funny, but it's also cursed.
That's a tool! We are being erased? Wasn't that a great video? Truly enlightening. This is always one of my favorite lesson plans. Saya sank down in her seat, frightened out of her mind and turning deathly pale. Something was obviously very wrong. At this point, she was too petrified to do anything but let the day run its course. Saya's friends Pichan and Yuko joined her promptly behind the school for lunch as usual.
I'll be the other one. That's me, right?
Yes.
That was such a boring-ass coding lesson. I can't believe you have a crush on that dweeby teacher, Yuko.
He's so handsome, though! Saya stood there, staring at her friends angrily. Are you both losing it? A student fell into a void and vanished, and nobody is talking about it. The teacher is playing psychotic videos. I feel like I'm losing my mind. What?
What the hell are you smoking, yo? Did someone slip you some acid? I tried that once, and I talked kinda like you are now.
What is wrong with you morons? I proceeded to use my trusty axe and hack them both to pieces!
Okay.
It all seems so surreal, for a lack of a better term, like living in a nightmare and having no control over the events. Where did the axe come from? Her only thought at the moment was to flee, to reach safe harbor as fast as possible. The metro train was empty, minus one person sitting in the corner. An old woman was reading through a newspaper, seemingly harmlessly and ignoring Saya's panting and shivering, or at least she was pretending not to notice her fatigue. The ride was bumpy and uncomfortable, with every single jolt feeling as though it would derail the train, when an uncharacteristically frightening voice echoed from the corner of the coach.
I can do this part.
Oh, go for it.
I can do this. I can do old woman voices.
Better run as fast as you can. Bet you can't hide from that blue man.
What?
What, dearie? I didn't say anything.
The woman looked up from her paper in a feigned ignorance. Nothing. Saya moved to the far end of the coach, covering her face with her palms, sobbing gently until her stop came up, whereupon she fled the train onto the familiar streets of her neighborhood.
Want me to do that in the old woman voice again?
Sure.
Better run as fast as you can. Bet you can't hide from the blue man. He'll rip your place from time and space, and even your mama will forget your face.
As she ran through the street, she pondered, why did she refuse? Why? Wait, what was it she had refused to do? It was something of paramount importance, but the exact event escaped her at the moment.
Oh, why did you let them take me? Help me, oh God, please help me! Oh no, they're pulling me back! Help me!
Nice censoring. What?
Hey, you know what? It's censored. It's totally censored. doing here?
Saya screamed at the top of her lungs. The universe was going crazy, or she was going crazy. One or the other. Her location kept shifting in a booming cacophony of voices screamed Fuminori's name from the sky, an angry god raining hellfire down upon her.
Stop trying to obscure yourself. Subterfuge is not possible, even with the end of the shining trap.
Okay.
Trapezohedron. You shall be translocated. I know, have known, and shall know. I glimpsed your scheming before, and even now I know the results. I am all outcomes. I am the all-in-one, and all things are one within me. Even now, from your limited linear perspective, events are aligning to force your hand. And my own counterpart from another chronological cycle is closing in on you. I do not suffer fools well, nor do I accept blackmail from an irrelevant bipedal species. Perhaps you should have accepted my original offer.
I'm gonna throw something out there.
Yeah.
I have a feeling we missed the point of the original game.
I don't think we did. Why?
Because this guy knows something we don't. Oh god, Saya thought to herself. If only I could get home, the screaming in my head will stop. If I can reach the safety of my room, maybe this will all go away. Please make the voices go away.
Let it be known that let it be known that I could actually do fucking voices, okay?
You're great. I really, really need to get home fast. I should have known better than to neglect my medication. Please, please let me get there before...
Remember, they said it's not over until the credits roll.
So is that it? Saya pondered the question to herself for what could be a few moments. Or an eternity. She wasn't certain which at this point. Am I dead? Completely insane and trapped within my own mind, laying comatose on the cold, hard concrete of the street? That's a noise. Under attack. Not Saya. It was at this point that the protagonist came to the realization they were under attack afar by none other than that blue man, a dreaded avatar of Yog-Sothoth.
Okay.
Mentioned numerous times within the pages of the feared Necronomicon.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There was another attacking as well, one by the analysis of Cassidy Solaris.
Alias, not analysis.
Something about her made the protagonist feel even more existential dread than that blue man did. You've had me trapped and locked in a nightmare, blue man and Miss Solaris, the protagonist smirked. Only the mighty power of the mystical jewel nearby had freed them from the dream state in which they had been encased by the entities. The memories of the true situation washed over the protagonist's mind in rippling waves, tantamount to the oceanic tide, sparked by the power of the moon. The most dangerous of devices was in front of them, an accursedly haunting creation, sinisterly powerful in both potency and intent. But alas, that was not all. In their hostage were held several individuals of insane power. Saya, they remembered, was indeed real. She was a monster in every sense of the word. Professor Ogai was real also. Her father, as she called him, had pulled her into the universe from somewhere beyond comprehensible space-time. Her lover, Fuminori, had a form of sensory damage which rendered the world as hellish. His field of sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell was a nightmare of gore, blood, guts, and entrails. The only thing that looked normal to him was Saya, and he had fallen for her. Death and carnage followed as Fuminori got involved with her, and eventually she had restored his senses to normal, but not until after he had wound up in an insane asylum, after developing a taste for human flesh and brutally murdering his neighbor. He had told Saya that he would wait forever for her, but after several years she had never returned to him, so he acquired Ogai's work through some not-so-legal means, including a copy of the infamous English translation of the Necronomicon. Through this and other means, he escaped the asylum and summoned a dark entity to his former home. The entity offered him to reunite him with Saya at the cost of signing a book of sorts in the blasphemous center of the multiverse. He refused and banished the entity. His anger grew towards Saya, and as she never came back to him, in the meantime, he continued collecting horrific tomes of legend, leaving a blood-soaked trail in his wake. He finally found an infamously powerful yet allegedly cursed object known as the Shining Trapezohedron, hidden at the bottom of the lake. After a long search for the artifact, using its power, he crossed space and time hunting for Saya, eventually crossing paths with nigh omnipotent gods, taking them prisoner and enslaving them, siphoning their might like batteries. The protagonist then remembered his true identity. It was Fuminori, and with the help of the object that lay before him, the Shining Trapezohedron, revenge upon Saya and those she allied with would be his.
So, okay, so priest.
Yeah. Yeah.
That happened. That happened.
That was the thing.